Dear spectators of the human tragedy, in the shadows of this world, they stood like sentinels, blind to the storm brewing just beneath the surface. They dismissed my potential, tossing it aside like a crumpled paper, too caught up in their own fears to see the fire within. Moments passed, heavy with their laughter, mocking my aspirations, while I, a dark horse, grew in silence, feeding on their underestimation. Each whispered doubt, each scoff, became the fuel that ignited my resolve. Fear is a strange beast, isn't it? It claws at the heart, gnaws at the mind. They feared the power I could wield, the strength that lay dormant, waiting for the right moment to erupt. In their desperation, they tried to stifle my growth, to bury me under their weight of expectations and norms. They believed that by casting shadows over my light, they could extinguish the flame. But darkness is a curious thing. It breeds resilience. Irony drips from every moment of their eventual recognition of my strength. They stood there, wide-eyed and trembling, as if the very ground shook beneath the weight of their realization. It's a bitter pill to swallow, knowing that those who sought to silence you now bow at your feet. The taste of vindication is sweet, yet it carries a sour note of betrayal. Their acknowledgement feels hollow, like an echo in an empty room, reverberating with the ghosts of their past actions. Each step I took, each triumph, was a reminder of their fear. They thought they could contain me, but in their attempts to suppress my rise, they only forged my path. The very shackles they tried to bind me with became the tools of my liberation. I am a phoenix, reborn from the ashes of their doubt, and their recognition is but a shadow of the truth. Look at them now, those who once laughed, who once looked down with disdain. Their faces pale, their confidence shattered, they now wear masks of respect, but I see through the facade. Their submission is a bitter irony, a reflection of the fear they once wielded like a sword. In the dance of power, they thought themselves the masters, yet here I stand, a reminder that the game is never over until fate has its say. They underestimated the toll of their actions. Each moment of betrayal carved scars upon my soul, leaving a canvas of pain that I now wear with pride. Loneliness wrapped around me like a shroud, but from that solitude, I drew strength. I became a fortress, impervious to the whispers of the past. Each scar tells a story, a testament to the battles fought in silence, against the tide of misunderstanding and isolation. Betrayal is a cruel teacher, yet it served its purpose. It honed my resolve, sharpening the blade of my ambition. The loneliness I felt transformed into a weapon, a catalyst that propelled me forward. They thought me weak, but in their attempts to belittle me, they only forged me into something greater. Now, as I stand, a testament to the power they tried to suppress, I urge you to reflect. What fears lie dormant within you? What potential have you allowed to wither in the shadows? To suppress your strength is to invite the darkness to consume you. Embrace it. Let it fuel your fire. In this twisted game, remember, the recognition of your strength comes not from the applause of others, but from the understanding that you are the architect of your own destiny. So let them fear. Let them bow. For in the end, it is your strength that will echo through the corridors of time, a relentless reminder that true power comes from the depths of despair, risen anew. In the grim theater of existence, betrayal plays its part like a haunting specter, lurking in the shadows of trust. Each smile once given now feels like a dagger, each word once spoken echoes with the weight of deceit. I stand amidst the ruins of relationships, a ghost in a world that once pulsed with camaraderie. Allies turn adversaries, their laughter morphing into whispers that claw at the edges of my sanity. Friends who promised loyalty now wear masks of indifference, leaving me to navigate the abyss alone. Loneliness wraps around me, a shroud woven from threads of misunderstanding. It is a desolate landscape, devoid of warmth, where the heart yearns for connection but finds only echoes of betrayal. The very air thickens with isolation, each breath laced with the bitter taste of abandonment. In this emptiness, I sought solace in the shadows, finding strength in the very darkness that threatened to consume me. Carrying scars from emotional and physical conflicts, I learned to wear my pain like armor. Each mark tells a story, a testament to the battles fought against those who would rather see me crumble than rise. They thought their betrayal would break me, but it only forged my resilience. The wounds became the bricks that built my fortress, a stronghold against the tempests of doubt and despair. Betrayal has a way of igniting a fire within, a relentless urge to rise above adversity. I became a tempest, churning with fury and determination. The loneliness I faced transformed into an unyielding resolve. With each betrayal, I found clarity. The darkened paths led me to the light of my own potential. Those who turned their backs became the very fuel for my ascent. In the quiet moments, when the world slumbers, I reflect on the faces of those who betrayed me. Their fleeting smiles now haunt me like phantoms, reminders of the fragility of trust. I once believed in the strength of bonds, but now I see them as illusions, easily shattered by the weight of ambition. The bitter taste of loneliness became my companion, whispering truths I had long ignored. Yet, from this pain emerged a formidable force. The scars of betrayal etched deeper lines into my being, shaping me into something they could never comprehend. I learned to embrace the darkness, to dance with it instead of shying away. In the depths of despair, I found power, the kind that arises from facing one's fears. The journey of betrayal is not without its toll. Relationships lost, dreams deferred, and the constant specter of doubt wrapped tightly around my heart. Still, I pressed on, fueled by the desire to prove them wrong. Each betrayal was a lesson, a brutal teacher that honed my instincts and sharpened my will. I became a master of my fate, navigating the treacherous waters of trust with a newfound skepticism. The irony of it all lies in the fact that betrayal birthed my strength. They thought they could break me, but in their attempts, they only propelled me forward. The darkness became my ally, a wellspring of raw energy that surged within. I transformed the pain into purpose, forging a path laden with reminders of the battles fought in silence. Now, as I stand amidst the remnants of what once was, I challenge you to confront your own truths. What scars do you carry? What betrayals have shaped your journey? Embrace the darkness within, for it is there that your true strength lies waiting to be unleashed. The pain may be unbearable, but it is also a catalyst for transformation. In this unforgiving world, remember this: your journey through betrayal is not a mark of weakness, but a testament to your resilience. Let the shadows guide you, let the scars remind you of the battles won. Stand tall, for the pain you endure is not in vain, it is the crucible in which your true power is forged. The path to strength is seldom paved with ease, it is a jagged road littered with remnants of sacrifice and loss. Each step forward echoes with the haunting whispers of what was left behind, a reminder that power demands a price. In this relentless pursuit, I have shed pieces of myself like autumn leaves, drifting away from the security of what I once knew. The thrill of ambition burns bright, but it casts long shadows over the relationships that once anchored my soul. Sacrifices are not merely made, they are forced upon the altar of ambition. Friends become forgotten figures in the rearview mirror, their laughter replaced by the deafening silence of solitude. The faces that once stood beside me now fade into the background, mere specters of a past that can never be reclaimed. Each choice I made carved deeper into the fabric of my existence, unraveling the threads of trust and devotion. The cost of ascent is steep, and I paid it willingly, knowing that true strength is born from the ashes of what we lose. Doubt often lingered like a stubborn fog, creeping into the corners of my mind, whispering sweet temptations of surrender. There were nights when the weight of my ambition threatened to crush me beneath its enormity, moments when the desire to retreat to the safety of the past clawed at my heart. Yet, in those dark hours, I found clarity. I stood at the precipice of despair and gazed into the abyss, understanding that to give up would be to deny the very essence of my being. I chose to rise, fueled by the ghosts of my past, transformed into the relentless pride that now drives me forward. The relentless pursuit of power is a dance with shadows. Each victory is tinged with the bittersweet taste of loss, a constant reminder that strength does not come without sacrifice. As I climbed the jagged cliffs of ambition, I felt the sting of betrayal, not just from those who turned against me, but from the expectations I had of myself. In the pursuit of greatness, I learned to embrace the void, to cherish the scars that marked my journey. They became the medals of a war fought in silence, emblematic of the battles that forged my character. Power is not merely an accumulation of strength, it is a testament to the trials we endure. The relationships I lost were not merely casualties, but sacrifices made on the altar of ambition. I learned that the price of strength is often solitude, and in that solitude, I discovered a reservoir of resilience. Each loss carved out space for growth, and in that emptiness, I found a voice that echoed louder than the doubts that sought to silence me. Reflections of my journey come with a heavy heart. The faces of those I once cherished hovered in my mind, reminders of the connections that were severed in my relentless pursuit. Yet, even as I mourn those losses, I cannot help but feel a surge of pride. I am no longer the person they underestimated. I am the architect of my own destiny. The loneliness that once threatened to consume me has transformed into a steadfast companion, urging me to push further into the depths of my potential. In the darkness of my ascent, I learned that true power is not merely about physical strength, but resides in the unwavering spirit that refuses to yield. It is the ability to rise again and again, to harness the pain and transform it into purpose. The scars I bear are not signs of weakness, they are the very essence of my strength. They whisper the stories of battles fought and won in the shadows, each a testament to the fortitude that lies within. So, to those who stand in the shadows of their own fears, I urge you to reflect. What are you willing to sacrifice for your dreams? What price are you prepared to pay for your strength? Understand this, every step you take toward your ambition may come with losses, but it is in those very losses that your true power awaits. Embrace the cost of your ascent, for it is the foundation upon which your legacy will be built. Stand tall, for the journey is yours to claim, and the darkness you confront will only serve to illuminate the path ahead. In the theater of power, the stage is set with illusions, and the actors wear masks that deceive even the most discerning eyes. Once, they stood before me, cloaked in arrogance, convinced their disdain could extinguish my flame. But as I rose from the ashes of their contempt, I now see them bowing, their heads heavy with the weight of their own hypocrisy. The air thickens with a sickly sweetness, the taste of respect that drips from their lips like venom, a hollow echo of the fear they once wielded like a weapon. What a twisted irony it is, this transformation from fear to reverence. They quaked at the mere hint of my potential, and now they dance to the rhythm of my strength. They've traded their scorn for a facade of respect, but I see through their charade. Their acknowledgement is but a brittle shell, a mask hiding the same insecurities they once projected onto me. It is a fragile truce, built on the ruins of betrayal, and beneath it lies a festering resentment that could ignite at any moment. Their submission is a hollow victory, a reflection of their own failures. They thought they could stifle my growth, imprison my spirit within the confines of their doubt. Yet here I stand, towering over the remnants of their malice, a monument to the strength they failed to see. But in this moment of victory, I am not blind to the complexities that swirl around me. Their respect feels tainted, like a poisoned chalice, and it leaves a bitter aftertaste. To be acknowledged by those who once sought to silence me is a double-edged sword. I find myself navigating a landscape littered with the remains of broken trust. In the shadows of their submission, I hear the whispers of betrayal echoing in my mind. The laughter of friends once held dear now haunts me, a reminder that power comes at a cost. Their fear transformed into reverence, yet their hearts remain shackled, chained by the very insecurities that drove them to push me down. In this dance of power, I am both victor and prisoner. I am celebrated, yet the applause rings hollow, a testament to a battle fought not just against them, but within myself. I've learned that strength is not merely about domination, it is the ability to confront the pain of betrayal that lingers like a ghost in the night. Their acknowledgement does not erase the scars left behind, nor does it mend the frayed threads of connection lost in the pursuit of ambition. So here I am, standing amidst the ashes of a war fought in silence. I gaze into the eyes of those who once underestimated me. I see their fear transformed into a begrudging admiration. But I feel no triumph in their submission. Instead, I find a solemn understanding of the price of power. Their recognition is a reminder that the very strength they now respect was born from the depths of betrayal, forged in the crucible of isolation and pain. The complexities of this twisted relationship between power and respect weigh heavily on my shoulders. I am not merely an anti-hero basking in the glow of victory. I am a survivor of a world that thrives on the hypocrisy of submission. The game is rigged, and I am both the player and the pawn, navigating the treacherous waters of their admiration while grappling with the ghosts of betrayal that cling to my shadow. In the end, I stand here not just to revel in my strength, but to remind you that true power lies not in the respect of others, but in the relentless pursuit of self-awareness. The respect they give is a mere reflection of their own fears, and within that reflection, I find my purpose. The journey through the darkness has carved a path to strength, and I will not shy away from its complexities. Embrace the duality of power, for it is in the shadows that true strength is forged, and it is in the confrontation of hypocrisy that we find our true selves. In the darkened corners of this twisted existence, power weaves a tale as old as time itself. It is a cycle, a relentless dance where strength and fear embrace in a macabre waltz. Each turn of this dance reveals the truth that echoes through the ages. Those who once trembled at your feet may one day find themselves bowing before your might. Such is the nature of the beast we call society, a carnival of shadows where the strong feast upon the weak, only to be devoured by their own hubris. The transformation from victim to victor is not a fairy tale, it is a brutal reality painted in shades of gray. I have walked the path of the forsaken, felt the chill of isolation wrap around my soul like a shroud. The echoes of laughter that once rang in my ears now fade into a haunting silence, replaced by the heavy footsteps of those who underestimated my resolve. They thought they could cage the storm within me, but storms do not remain caged. They rage, they break free, and they leave destruction in their wake. As the wheel turns, I see the shift in power dynamics unfold before my eyes. It is a beautiful tragedy, the way fear morphs into respect, a transformation as delicate as the petals of a dying flower. They once believed they held the reins, but now the tide has turned. Their fear, once a weapon of oppression, has become a fragile cloak of reverence. They bow, but their knees tremble, caught in the web of their own making. Their acknowledgement is a bitter fruit, one that carries the taste of desperation and denial. Yet, in this cycle, I find myself pondering the cost of ascent. What price must be paid for strength? The relationships sacrificed on the altar of ambition lie strewn like fallen leaves, remnants of a time when trust flowed like a river. Each bond severed, each ally turned foe, has left scars etched deep into my being. I am a mosaic of lost connections, a reflection of choices made in the name of power. The lonely road to greatness is fraught with the ghosts of those I once called friends. Moments of doubt cling to my consciousness like shadows in the night. The temptation to surrender, to retreat into the comfort of anonymity, lurks just beyond the veil of my ambition. But in the heart of darkness, I have discovered a relentless pride, a fire that fuels my spirit. It burns bright against the backdrop of despair, a beacon guiding me through the tumultuous seas of uncertainty. I will not yield, for within this struggle lies the essence of true strength. The cycle of power is not merely a reflection of my journey, it is a mirror held up to society itself. The shifting tides reveal the fragility of respect, a commodity that can be bartered and traded, but never truly owned. Those who once wielded power now find themselves at the mercy of their own creation, caught in the throes of a system that thrives on fear. Their submission is a testament to their failures, an acknowledgement of their own insecurities. Justice, in its cruel and twisted form, serves as the final arbiter in this cycle. Time reveals the truth, peeling away the layers of deception like the skin of an onion, exposing the raw essence beneath. The inevitability of justice is a force that cannot be denied. It rolls forward like a relentless tide, washing away the remnants of betrayal and hypocrisy. The weak may rise, and the strong may falter, but in the end, the truth emerges, stark and unyielding. The darkness is not something to be feared. It is a realm where true power is forged. In the depths of despair, we find our strength, and from the ashes of betrayal, we rise. The cycle of power may spin endlessly, but it is our choice to embrace the shadows, to confront the demons that lurk within. This is where we discover our true selves, where we reclaim the narrative of our lives and redefine what it means to be powerful. Stand tall, for the dance of strength and fear is not a curse. It is a privilege bestowed upon those brave enough to face the darkness and emerge unbroken. In the suffocating embrace of night, where shadows twist and coil like serpents, lies the truth we so often ignore. Fear, that insidious whisper, taunts us from the depths of our minds, a specter lurking in the corners of our existence. It is the heavy weight that drags us down, the invisible chains that bind our potential. Yet, within that darkness, a flicker of defiance begins to glow, daring us to confront the very fears that seek to consume us. Reflect for a moment. What terrors haunt your thoughts? What dreams have you buried beneath the rubble of doubt? Each of us harbors a tempest within, a dormant power that lies in wait, shackled by our fears. We cower in the shadows, afraid to unleash the storm that could reshape our lives. But let me tell you, the darkness is not your enemy. It is your crucible, where true strength is forged. The consequences of suppressing one's own strength ripple across the fabric of existence. When we silence our ambitions, we become mere echoes of ourselves, hollow shells drifting aimlessly in a sea of mediocrity. The world craves authenticity, yet we mask our desires behind veils of conformity, allowing others to dictate our worth. This self-imposed prison is a betrayal far greater than any knife in the back. It is a betrayal of the spirit, a surrender of the very essence that makes us who we are. Embrace the darkness. Let it wash over you, engulf you, and cast aside the chains of expectation. In that murky abyss, you will find the raw material of your power. Fear is but a shadow, a fleeting illusion that dissipates in the light of resolve. When you stand before the mirror of your soul, do not shy away from the reflection staring back. Instead, confront it with courage, the kind that is born from the depths of despair. Every scar, every wound inflicted by betrayal and doubt, is a testament to your journey. They are not marks of shame but badges of honor, symbols of your evolution. The path to strength is littered with the remnants of your struggles, each step taken in defiance of the forces that wish to see you falter. Recognize that pain and isolation are not your punishments, they are your teachers, molding you into a weapon of resilience. As you delve deeper into the shadows, understand that true strength transcends mere physicality. It is the mental and emotional resilience to rise when the world seeks to bury you. It is the fire in your belly that ignites in the face of adversity, burning away the doubts that cling to your spirit. You are not defined by the darkness that surrounds you, but by the light you cultivate within. The journey is ongoing, a relentless battle against the whispers of inadequacy. Each day presents a choice, to succumb to the fear that stifles your growth or to rise like a phoenix, fierce and unyielding. Remember, the path may be fraught with uncertainty, but it is through this very uncertainty that the most profound transformations occur. So I urge you, harness that potential. Do not let the darkness consume you. Instead, wield it as your sword. Let it carve a legacy that speaks of your triumph over fear. You are the architect of your destiny, and with every step you take into the shadows, you reclaim your narrative. Stand tall, for the journey from fear to strength is not just an evolution, it is a revolution, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within. Let the world tremble at your resolve, for they may have tried to silence you, but now you rise, a force of nature that cannot be contained. Embrace the darkness, confront your fears, and unleash the potential that lies dormant within. This is your moment, a moment to reclaim your power and script your own fate. In the heart of chaos, where despair dances with ambition, lies a truth as deep as the abyss. Strength is not merely muscles flexed or fists raised, it is the quiet resolve that rises from the ashes of defeat, the unwavering spirit that refuses to bend. Those who wield power often forget that true strength is forged in the shadows, where no light dares to tread. It is a paradox wrapped in the fabric of existence, beauty born from pain, light emerging from darkness. Consider, for a moment, the weight of despair that hangs heavy in the air. Each soul carries its burdens, hidden beneath smiles and laughter, but the reality is stark. We are all warriors in this battle of life, each scar a mark of survival, each tear a testament to resilience. The world spins on, indifferent to our struggles, yet in that indifference lies a seed of power. For when you learn to embrace your scars, you transform them into weapons of strength. The connection between despair and true power is like the roots of an ancient tree, twisting and turning through the earth, drawing nourishment from the very darkness that tries to suffocate it. Embrace your failures, let them teach you the lessons that no victory ever could. The moments of doubt, the times you were left in the cold, are not the end of your story, they are the prologue. Your strength lies in your ability to rise again, to rise stronger. Reflect on the journey that has shaped you. Each obstacle was a step, each betrayal a catalyst. You have walked through the fires of adversity, and now you emerge not just as a survivor but as a conqueror. The battle is not solely against the enemies you can see, it is also against the shadows that lurk within. Every whisper of doubt, every flicker of insecurity, must be met with the fierce blaze of your will. Remember that the world often confuses brute force with true strength. They mistake loud voices for authority and aggressive actions for power. But we know better, don't we? True strength is the quiet confidence that flows from understanding your own worth. It is the ability to stand tall against the storm, knowing that the shadows may linger but they do not define you. As you navigate this life, take heed of the lessons learned from the shadows. The ongoing battle is not just for recognition or respect, it is for the legacy you will leave behind. What do you want your story to say? Will it whisper of fear and resignation, or will it roar of defiance and triumph? The choice is yours. Harness that potential, let it surge through you like wildfire, consuming the doubts and fears that threaten to hold you back. Stand firm against the tide of mediocrity that seeks to drown your spirit. You are not just a participant in this game, you are a player, a strategist. Use the strength born from your darkness to carve your path, to shape a future that echoes your triumphs. The world will watch as you rise, a phoenix from the ashes, a force of nature that cannot be ignored. They may have tried to break you, to bend you to their will, but you stand unyielding. With every step you take, you rewrite the narrative. You become the author of your existence, the architect of your destiny. So, I urge you, do not shy away from the darkness that resides within. Embrace it, for it is the crucible of your power. Let it fuel you, push you beyond the limits they have set. This is your moment, a moment to rise, to reclaim the strength that is rightfully yours. The echoes of the past may haunt you, but they will not bind you. You are a warrior forged in the fires of adversity, and now it is time to unleash your true strength upon the world. If you believe that true strength is forged in the darkness, share this message with those who dare to embrace their scars. Leave a comment reflecting on a moment when you transformed pain into power, and subscribe for more insights that challenge the status quo. Remember, it's in the shadows where we uncover our greatest potential. Don't shy away from it. Rise up, and let your journey be a testament to the strength that lies within.